The program you're about to watch features real adults using real adult language playing out fictional scenarios that may mimic real, horrific events. Viewer discretion is advised.
It worked!
Wow!
Well, hello! I'm Ryan. I'm Lenny. Welcome to the whole card. I'm so bad at this. It's because of the stupid noises in my ear. First night, don't look at the screen. I'm on the wrong screen. Not used to being a DM on this stuff. Let's go where the players are. Although, if you watched my stream from a few weeks ago, you'd know those pictures. That was Ryan's house in the middle of our town of. So, yep, we're starting with last week. We made our characters. I don't think there are any big changes. Chris, I think, made a little bit of changes to his character's backstory a touch.
That's right.
We'll get into that in a moment. Actually, we'll go talk. What did you change today? What did you change?
Really, we just the gladiator ranger thing didn't seem to work out in my mind, so I went with sort of an outlander, typical ranger type of guy. It's kind of standardized him.
Okay. So
I
you're
want
still
him.
kind of.
I want him out in the wilds a bit more. Yep.
So you're still like a ranger that, like a drifter type, or more like a
More of a
survivalist
guide.
in a way, a guide.
He usually takes in or makes a living, and gets opportunity for adventure and profit, by helping people travel between the major cities. He does the wildlands in between, or if anybody wants any expeditions, he gets involved with those. He's become quite known for it at this point. In fact, he's somewhat of a famous tracker guide out in the wilds.
Tracker guide. Okay.
Especially around.
Never mind this, y'all. Go ahead. I got your cameras backwards.
Well, I don't want to get too much.
Right, there we go.
The crack
I
of
got
his.
your.
Oh, yeah.
I got y'all swaps. Interesting. Yep, I swapped them. All right, but we got the new layout. I put us on top because why not? We'll see what it does. Get a little crazy with it on the layout. A little star background. But everything else is basically the same for the layout. Let's talk about the world here. And I'll give you a little bit of things of the most recent events that are relevant to you guys.
Right.
So how do I...
All right.
So here's the world. I know I shared it with you guys via text. I don't know how well it's going to show up on there. Oh, stupid. Kind of limited on... I can't scroll down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do this though. There's a world of Tribus. Kind of mostly a desert world. You can see there's some areas up top. Puts names of the cities on the continent you're in. You're in that middle continent in the bottom. I'm sure we look good on top. Driving home from work, so connection is bad. Pretend like I'm not here for now. Okay, be safe.
Pretend you're not here.
Yeah, don't be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that middle continent there. That's what I was thinking. Is that I'm sort of a guy between Tomber and Tarak and Canaan.
Okay.
And the land in between, and I'm well known now for being hired for those areas and going into on expedition and stuff. And Krakow there, he's hired me here and there for his jewelry expeditions, I would imagine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get into that continent in just a second. I only put the names of the other continents of the ports that you guys would be aware of being in this city or this continent. They're like the major trade points in the ports in the other continent up there. We'll go to here now, then we can get into that. There we go. Come on. Work with me.
Ooh, it's nice.
That does not work. There we go.
I'm very familiar with Dunacus.
Dunacus. That's so I named
Dunacus.
the Sahanda and the Trekla. So those are the main deserts on this continent. They're not really inhabited. They're known to be pretty dangerous in the sandy areas. So the Dunacus down here south. So what I try to do, I know Chris was asking me about distance. There is a scale in the bottom right. And I believe that I was actually able to calibrate the measurement tool So if you go from Dorn to Tomber, that is not right.
It's
Maybe I forgot
27 feet. We're very tiny humans.
Close.
It's supposed to be miles. Let me fix that.
Okay, 27 miles.
There we go. Save. Now try it. There we go. So that's actually pretty accurate.
Cool.
So there's that. And what Chris was saying, Karasok, sock or soak?
Karasok.
Karasok. Is like a guide between Tomber, and I imagine most of the gems are probably found up in the mountainy regions, up by Tarak, like you were saying, the lake region.
Gems. So the mining is up in Tarak areas and the surrounding mountains.
Yes. So yeah, there's a mine up there by Tarak. You see that large, the highest peak on the island right here, the kind of the darker mountain area. That's like a mine. It's public mine. Nobody really owns it. You go in and do your thing. Here, ping party.
Got it.
And then the mountains that are around it. So there's like a lake. It almost always almost all but dries up during the sun season, Telos's rage season. And as I was mentioning before, the Sahanda, the Trekla, the deserts there, they're kind of the dangerous areas in a way. But as we mentioned during the episode 0, the people like to go on a journey when they come into manhood or womanhood, becoming an adult. They usually go up there to Teonet. They try to make a voyage there and back. Not much is known about this. It's just an old ruins. Nobody really found anything out about it, but that's the trek that most of the people on the continent make it through. Everybody kind of goes up to Tarak for the final farewell, and then they go out to Teonet, and then they come back, hopefully an adult, or actually hopefully at all. So sometimes they don't come back.
Yikes.
But there's their journey.
Sort of a Spartan rite of passage.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it.
Because as we mentioned before, this race is really barbaric, mostly about strength. A few symbols on the map we'll talk about. The star is the capital. The dots are like towns, and then up there, Kalaka, that's a city. It's kind of one of the major trade ports, dealing with some places over there.
Bakalaka Street.
Dakalaka.
Kalaka up, where is that, on the top?
Yep, up at the top there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, how did you do the distance thing? How was that done?
On the left side here, under where you select, there's one that looks like a ruler. It's like in the middle there. And you see it on the left, your little window, and then that, and then you just click and hold where you want to measure to and from, or from and to rather, and everybody can see your arrows.
Awesome, excellent, thanks.
Isn't that kind of cool? I like that.
It was very cool.
That helps. So you see
Hello,
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Hey, Kelly.
Ew.
When you do this, oh nope, not right. Dre
2021.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. So recent events that really affect you guys. So every change of the season, the King of Dorn, really the King of all Aramor here, he likes to go and get a trinket to kind of honor the upcoming the new season's deity. So it's usually a piece of jewelry. It's not a competition, but the local jewelers in Dorne make it a competition. It's kind of like a friendly competition. And it's usually like there's like a few 3 people that it's usually they always kind of win the king's favor, and he buys their jewelry. And that really helps business. That's like some great advertising if you think about it. And so there's that. But we're about maybe midway through Yetna's renewal season. So we are in the rainy season. And Karakov actually was able to win the king's favor for the transition into Yetna's renewal season. He made an amazing piece of jewelry. It looked amazing. I don't know what it was made out of, but the king really liked it. And so business has been steady. You've been doing well at business. People have been going. It's starting to kind of die off. You're going to get through mid-season, but you're kind of feeling good. So you're going to go ahead and roll 5. Like, how many? What level are we? 6? Go ahead and roll 6 D10s. Plus 25.
Is that both of us or just Krakow?
Yeah, go both of you.
Both of us? Okay.
You only get 5 though. You go 5.
45.
45 plus 25.
Oh, plus 25.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so add 20 to that. So 65.
65.
So you got 165 gold.
Yeah.
I meant 125, excuse me. And Chris, 5. There you go. So you have 130 gold.
All right. 130 gold.
There we go. And that's just, you've been kind of prosperous lately. Most of the jewelers are they're like, they don't have any grudges or anything. There's a few that they're not too happy about that. There's usually the top 3 are cool, but there's one jeweler that really, he's kind of he doesn't like you. He thinks you're a hack.
He thinks I'm a hack?
He thinks you're a hack. You got lucky or you cheated somehow.
Oh, well, I mean, he's probably right, so.
But he's like one of the big jewelers. So there's a lot of jewelers because we've already established that jewelry is a mainstay in this culture. They like their jewelers. So there's everybody trying their hand at it. And you got a big break with the king's favor lately. I mean, sounds about right. I mean.
Exactly. I probably robbed him before. He doesn't know that, though.
The king, probably.
The king, the other jeweler. I probably
the other
been in
jeweler.
everyone's house. I've probably been in everybody's house at least twice.
You know the other jeweler. He's pretty renowned for his he's just kind of out there. He's kind of unique when it comes to the people around here. His name is Fal Amin. Excuse me. I'm sure you'll bump into him.
Fal Amin.
Fal Amin.
Amin. Almost like foul omen.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if that name is intentional or not.
Would I do anything intentional?
Yes.
So we'll go ahead. Why don't we start you? Where do you want to start? You want to be at home? Do you want to be going to a tavern?
Wait, you're asking me or both of us? I think both of us.
Both of you. Yeah. What are you? Which? Yeah. So
it was.
Chris,
was the king's favorite thing a recent event?
Yeah, it was like 50 days ago. We're about midway through the hunt. Each basically think there's only 3 months in their year, but each month is 100-day long, and that's each season. They don't really have months; they have seasons. So you're midway through the 3rd season. You're about 50 days into the new year. So honestly, you're probably trying to keep riding this high because everybody knows the king's going to be back around he wants another favor when we transition into Airsil's growth season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
I mean, like, business has been like, booming for the first half of the season. So, I figured I closed up shop a little bit early today so I can go to the tavern and rub it in the face of the other jewelers.
All right. I like it. I don't know if I have people in the tavern yet. So.
I don't know if I have people in the tavern.
Yeah, so
don't make it an option then.
There is definitely a tavern.
Cool.
This funny. I had to when I exported the maps. A lot of the detail didn't quite carry over. So we'll throw some people in the tavern real quick. Let's see. Get you a bartender over here. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the grid. I'll have to look at that later. Right. Oh yeah, go ahead and drop your people in there. I think you can.
So I have a token.
You have a token. It's a very generic token. All are willing to, but you're so quiet, Mr. Littlefight. Pretty sus. Uh-oh. Oh my!
Oh yeah,
I see.
I've got a lot of background noise. My whole family decided to watch the new what is it? The new DC movie that came out this week. They're all and it's getting loud, so I'm trying to mute in between talking.
There we go. All right, so a little understanding of the inn here. It's a inn. The inn's upstairs. It's a tavern.
What's up, Scary Movie Society?
Hey, Scary Movie Society. I don't know if you saw that spider picture, but I made sure to tag Shabazz in it as he was in the thing. I think he appreciated it. I always applause when I enter chat. Oh, I expect applause when I enter chat. There should be like a command for that. All right. So it's basically your run-of-the-mill tavern, normal tavern food. The bartender is fairly new. There's been a lot of kind of talk about she's a little different. She's a person, but she's also kind of out there a little bit. If you miss you too,
is she Fry-O-Later out there?
Say again?
Is she Fry-O-Later out there?
No, not quite that bad. She's just different.
Got it.
You'll notice if you looked at the menus lately, since she kind of started, there's like she scribbled in a drink on the menu. Like you can see the handwriting's different. It was added, probably written in crayon potentially. It just says surprise. It says surprise me, and it's like a gold for the drink though.
Ooh, that's expensive.
It is.
But she knows you're a high roller, baby. You got the king's fave.
The king's fave. I'll bring the ice and liqueur.
Is she working tonight?
Yep, she's in.
Cool. She hot?
Yeah, she's not too bad looking. Yeah. Is she hot? She's not like tequila. A supermodel, but she's a tequila. Well, sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. So you said you like to gamble. The local gambling. There is a local gambling game. It's a dice game. It's a 3d6 game. A lot of people like to show off their fighting skills, so that's why there's some target dummies standing outside the tavern.
Okay.
There's an inn upstairs. The stairs go up. I'll ask you. Did I hear dice game? Yes. That's probably about as far as we need to go so far. Cool. Doors. Cool. So this is a door. These are windows.
So I just kind of came in through the window.
You kind of kicked in the window.
That's on brand.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, you go, oh yeah.
Very on brand.
And I'll try to keep the camera steady for y'all.
Even I know that the inn is open, like just out of habit, I
sneak into the window.
I sneak in through the window. Nobody knows
she's like
why.
A 5 or 8. No one's a 10. She's probably about a 6. 6 or 7. 6.5.
Passable.
Yeah.
Is Karasuk here or?
You walked in. Did you ask him to meet you there or something? Are you expecting him there?
I mean, you know.
I don't know. I don't think I'm here yet. Or am I? Am I here?
You can be. Just so I'll let you. If you want to throw your token on the thing, don't grab the symbol beside your name on your player character sheet. Grab the text of your name and just drop it on the map. It should work because if Ryan was able to do it, yeah, the text. Don't grab the little symbol that pops up.
The lid. The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
I see.
There it is.
Said the blind man. Haha! He popped himself right onto a table.
Just materialized in there.
I came in through the window.
Boom.
He came in through the ceiling.
Boom! Did you see that? Boom!
From the window to the walls. Oh, well, look at you forming up.
Bam!
Back.
Back. Who's that?
Action shot.
You see that? Boom. Huzzah! Ow! Hey, I'm going to start on a table. Where we go from there? It's up to you.
If you want to give a perception to the barkeep, although at your subtle glance, you said she was about 6.5. Definitely a Lenny stream. Oh, there was a disclaimer at the beginning. I don't know if you guys caught it.
So,
I noticed you didn't play the other one though.
So, Krakow, we didn't cover this. Did we walk in together, or were we meeting here?
We're meeting here.
I see.
Yeah.
So, we probably have taken the table.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like playing house. That's cute. No, I'm not. Didn't catch you playing with your dolls again.
Stop it! I'm playing with my toys.
I'm gonna go get us a couple of surprises.
Hey, wait! I wanted a chance.
Really? Oh shit! You are.
The surprises is
surprises.
One for me, one for my friend here.
So in for conversation, yeah.
And I say it loud enough so that everyone in the bar knows that I'm willing to drop 2 gold for 2 of these surprises.
The bartender looks up, and she's like, "Really? Oh, okay. Give me a minute. I'll bring him right out in a minute. Give me ho. I'll be right there." You can see she was kind of caught off guard.
And they better be big.
Oh, they might be. Is Ryan surprised trying to talk to a rabid wolf? Surprise! Okay. Oh, that's right. I actually haven't tested this out.
There's 2 things that you can bet that from me in a D&D game. I'm loose with my money and my pants are loose too.
Whole game of D&D, I'm gonna be broken pants. Woo! It ain't a party unless
it's a dick swinging party.
Did you see deck swinging?
No.
All right, we're good.
You need to put, trim the bushes around your deck. Make sure it makes it look cleaner and bigger. Really shows off the deck nice. All right. While she's gone off to get our beer.
Yeah, you see her as she goes back to make the beer, the drink. Really, she grabs her bag that was sitting on the bar, and she kind of runs to the back. She's not making it in front of people.
Uh-oh.
Yay! Date rape.
Poisonous?
The surprise is GHB.
I'm trying to look back in between the cracks and see what's going on back there.
Give me a perception check.
All right. And there it is. Boom. I know nothing.
No, 12. Okay. So you start to kind of peek through the cracks and look in there, and this really weird smell comes out and hits you in the face, and you just kind of hear her kind of go "ow," and then that's it. It's not a bad smell. It's just different.
Does it smell natural? Is it
kind of? It's like a hodgepodge of a lot of natural smells.
All right.
And then probably about 5 minutes later, she comes walking out. She's got 2 mugs in her hand, and she kind of hands them to you. One of them, they each got like a little number kind of written on the side. One has the number 12, and it's kind of orangish color. And the other one has a number 13 on it, and it's like a beige color. And she says, "Here you go." And she just stares at you as you.
What are the numbers for?
I'll reach out and grab the 12, the orange one, and take a big gulp.
I was gonna toast to you, but fine.
He had a long journey, probably.
Fuck you too. All right.
He looks at you trying to toast, and beer drain and dribbling down his mouth, and and clacks your glass. To
the King's favor next season, everybody.
To the King's favor next season, everybody.
And as you say that, you look around and you see everybody in the bar is watching you.
As they should.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Chris, you kind of start feeling really, really invincible. Like you feel like you could just crash through a wall if you wanted to. So you currently have roll a 1d4.
Roll a 1d4.
Correct.
All right then.
2. You get a +2 bonus to AC until an extended rest.
Wow.
And 20 temporary hit points.
Holy
smokes.
However, your max health is 1. Until your next long rest.
What?
And so the taste you got was like a lemon flavor with like a earthworm taste to it.
Oh,
It's really strange. And then as you burp, the flavor is like asparagus. It's but it tastes good going down, and you feel amazing. Ish. But you get a little bit of
it's
tummy
good
ache.
going down, and you feel amazing.
And I love that you guys picked the ones you did, mainly the colors and everything. So you did drink it all, so that one is actually gonna be gone.
I have got to put a note in my bio to remove that AC. What did you say? Everything goes away at the first long rest.
Yeah, after your long rest. So basically, you got a +2 to AC. Oh wait, no, excuse me, +2 plus your character level. So you got +8 to your AC right now.
What?
Yeah, you got +8 AC.
Oh my god!
20 temporary hit points, but your
one
max health is 1.
It's 1, but my AC is nuts. What is that? That's you said +8.
Yeah, so your AC is 24.
24.
With 20
Right.
temporary hit points.
He's never going to sleep. Right? He's never going to take this break.
I believe you start getting fatigued. There's fatigue will set in. Leo Howland Pup. Yeah,
But
Leo,
not now. Woo!
that's the local bard you hear. Anytime Leo starts singing, that's the bard singing in the bar. All right, so Ryan, you drank the beige one. It tasted like coffee.
I like coffee.
And tinnitus.
Ew. And how do you
So you have so the ones you guys picked was perfect. So you get stealth. So you have an advantage to stealth on all your stealth rolls.
Okay.
An advantage and +3 to your stealth rolls. But you have reduced hearing. So you have a disadvantage to perception.
But how does he feel?
And he is unable to speak without shouting.
It's like a weird Tourette.
So if you're in stealth and you try to speak, you're probably going to be heard. But you don't really know this.
I'm still laughing at it. Tastes like coffee and tinnitus.
Coffee and tinnitus.
So
Hey,
Ryan
crack
drank
off!
this.
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Barely. It's like really muffled. Everything. So the people in the bar are like, yeah!
They don't even know what
And,
we're cheering about anymore. We're all just, whoa!
And you see
Well,
the
Rick flaring
barkeep
it
is she's watching with stuff and she's writing stuff down. And then she's like, oh, okay. Oh.
I
So I
look
was
back
getting
and I
like-
go, woo! Thank you.
Oh.
I tip her a gold.
I was gonna get serious with her and tell her she owed us some money for being her lab rats, but then all I could do was, whoa!
Just woo! You're just pumped up.
Just like smash the glass against your forehead and just like it's nothing. It's just dust.
All right, so I am one. Good Lord.
But you have 20 temporary hit points. I don't know if you make sure you catch that.
So I'm gonna put that in. We'll make that woo is temporary hit points.
Oh, well, it's on your character sheet too. It's actually a spot you can just type in your temporary hit points.
Right. Oh yeah, I did that. This is for everybody to see on my token there.
Oh, nobody can see it. Oh, I guess they can.
Neat. See how that works? Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. So I learned that you can drag.
Already -1.
Oh, is it? So you got disadvantage on perception as well. Speaking of advantage, disadvantage in our wheel spin, so we do have a wheel out, and to celebrate that, we're going to do 2 free spins of the wheel just to kind of test it out to make sure it works.
Oh, this better not work for you.
Oh, that's true. I gotta find the wheel. So
2
let's do a
free
quick
spins.
test.
Watch this, audience. Watch
and the sound even works.
Ooh. Where's the
Karasak has a reroll. So the way I would like to do rerolls, it's basically you get a reroll. So if you rolled 5d6, you reroll all 5d6 instead of just 1 die. Mainly because it would be a pain in the butt to try to do math and just do 1d6 and pick which one got put away. And it's the same on advantage. Yeah. So if you rolled advantage, disadvantage, you use a reroll token. You reroll with advantage or disadvantage. Okay. You don't just reroll one of the dice. Is that fair?
Yep. Sure.
And it's a whole reroll. The whole reroll. And a Karasak reroll. You got 2 rerolls.
Who rerolled? Woo! All right, I can't do that anymore. I won't be able to talk for the rest of this.
That's fine.
But you get it. Every time I go, I want you.
He's super excited. You're actually doing it. He can't hear it.
Yeah, he's doing it, but I can't hear it. Exactly.
He's like, what? There's a lot of wooing happening here. There's also...
But when he asks me back, what? Tavern. He's going, what?
Yeah, he's just yelling.
Woo! What? Woo!
The patrons are just, you see, they're just kind of all gathered. You're getting closer. They just want to.
I think at some point with our fame, they're going to start wooing. Aren't they wooing with us? Like a chant?
Oh, yeah. You got people just, what, woo, and they're just, yeah. They love it. And we got Misty Mountain 200 bits.
Thank you for that.
Oh my gosh, Misty. Is that more rolls?
That's 2 more rolls. If it's another reroll. There we go. Karakov plus 2 luck.
Yay!
Woo!
Luck points work the same. And then last roll. Tick. Oh, Karakov, advantage, disadvantage roll. So that's one of the new things. You can either choose to the next roll that is being made, advantage or disadvantage. I would prefer that you only use the advantage on you, but you can use a disadvantage on a NPC or a monster attack against you. Make fair. All right.
Yep.
Make fairs. Cool.
So make fair nice. Yes.
Thank you so much for the bits. The barkeep comes out smiling. She is happy, and she says, "Do you want any food?"
Food. What? And I just look at her like I'm trying to read her lips. Like
I look at her and I go, food.
And I go, ah!
Krakow hears.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm into it, man. I'm into it.
What
is she getting us?
Pho. Why not pho? He said pho. Pho.
No, you're right.
Pho. Yeah, I know. I always thought it was pho. And
yeah, so we're I'm super excited. Waiting for the food. Just can't wait.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been out foraging for a while. This is the first time back into town. I just came in to meet up with Krakow.
Nice.
Why are we meeting, Krakow? What do you want?
Well, I'm just welcoming you back. How'd the foraging go?
Oh, the last job? Yeah, it was good. Whoa! It was good. It was good. But
Find anything nice?
you know, there was some minor complications along the way. Yeah, I took care of them, of course. It was fine. Now, how is this? How is your time in the light here?
Business is booming. Couldn't be happier.
That's fantastic.
And as you say that, Chris, you hear a guy go, oh, business. This guy right here. And he just kind of looks over there, and he turns around and walks right back out.
Oh, look at this guy. I look at what he's.
As he's walking out. This used to be a good tavern. Oh, you see?
What's your problem, sourpuss?
Oh, you definitely recognize this man.
Yeah,
he is
so I totally engage him. I'm like, this is too good of a day for your pain in the ass attitude. What's your problem, mister?
Oh, we'll settle this next season. You'll see. I'll win the king's favor this time.
The fuck did he just call my mother?
And he laughed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he called her a complete swine.
Oh. All right.
He stormed out. Door slammed. You hear him kind of talk to somebody as he's walking out, and then he left.
All right.
He was gonna get something to eat, but
back to the food.
Lost his appetite.
Well, they let these unsavory people in here now and then.
Right?
Yeah.
These people with not the king's favor.
I mean,
y'all are cool.
Right?
Y'all are cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Fuck that guy.
Oh,
you're cool.
He's definitely cool.
You hear, Chris, you hear somebody cussing as they're leaving, because they can definitely hear Karavkov in there yelling. Yeah.
Karasok just looks around at it and nah, he looks like he's gonna silence him for a minute, and then he just smiles and it turns back to waiting for food. Looking, he doesn't even really notice what anybody else is doing.
Nice. And the food comes out. A couple big, nice bowls of soup.
Nice. Excellent.
Noodles, meats. Pretty tasty.
Yeah, soup in a desert sounds so appetizing.
During the rainy season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the rainy season. This is the best time for soup. So we move back to this table over here to enjoy our soup.
Oh yeah,
we're taking the big table.
Yeah, we're gonna sit at the big table. Who's gonna stop us?
That's right. We're gonna sit at the end of it.
No, it's what a table's for.
We're that kind of celebrity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I am. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm just riding coattails, of course.
Yeah, you just
I'm not the most famous guide from here to. You know. Whatever that town's called up north there.
Tamora. Wait, no, that's
Tamora?
a god in.
If you guys ever wanted to reference the maps, I believe I shared them with you in the regions. Show to players, maybe. Oh, maybe I didn't. There we go. There we go. There we go. If you ever wanted to go back and reference it, that way I don't have to pull the map up each time.
Excellent. That's right. Dorn to Tarak. That's his fancy line he comes off with to you, Krakow.
Good old Turok. I love that game.
Tarak? What? How do we say that one?
Tarak, yeah.
Tarak,
I believe. They are trying to say, yep, up there by the mountain.
All right.
Cool.
Well then.
So we're sitting there enjoying our hearty stew, and it is. Who is this person saddling up to us on my left here? I look over to see who's coming.
You see them eyeing Krakow a little bit, doing this with their hands, like they're trying to work up like the courage. They're just
what this person here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not paying any attention to anything. To me, it's like the bar is like it sounds empty.
Yeah.
So I'm totally screaming at him. So Krakow, was this a social call? Why have you met me today?
I just wanted to. It's a mid-season, mid-season celebration of being awesome.
Well, fantastic then. No, you've heard of no. You have no work for me or nothing new for. You've heard nothing on the vine. Anything? Any adventure up there?
Nope. Just been keeping busy with the shop. Crafts of his ass. If you haven't been there, you should.
And it's as loud as it can possibly be.
I forgot the name. I meant to put it on the thing. Crafts of his ass. Crafts
of his ass. Oh, that is fantastic.
That is amazing.
Well written.
Oh.
Great stuff.
Supply wise, you do know you're kind of worried that you don't have the right gems as well. That's probably the only thing I think you probably for your new, if you wanted to win the King's favor twice in a row.
So I'm gonna need
basically
gonna need a resupply soon by the end of the season, is what you're saying.
Potentially. The only people to ever win the King's favor 2 seasons in a row are like one of the top 3 jewelers. They're the ones that only ever to do that. So if you were to do that, you would make it into that upper echelon of local jewelers.
Awesome. Yeah.
We're talking Debris. What is it, Debris?
Debris.
Or is that's a school? That's not a jeweler.
It is like Debris. DeBars, right? No, I'm kidding.
I was trying to think of I don't know, that one that was in every mall.
K
Jewelers.
K Jewelers, okay.
He says K.
Every gift to K. Yeah, something like that, yeah. You're heading for K, Krakow. You're gonna be the big K in the sky. That's gonna be your big shiny rod sticking high in the air. Krakow. I'm still feeling amazing, by the way. Krakow.
The bartender, she brings you over a couple glasses of water. Just in case you're still thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised
just
because I didn't hear. I'm a little surprised I didn't hear her coming. So
yeah.
I place my hand on my shoulder. Yes, he's a stealthy one, my friend.
But I also down the water.
All right, cool. It's just water that you think. Still got a weird burp. So Chris, when you burped, it kind of tastes like what we say, asparagus.
Yeah, it's asparagus, but every now and then I'm still getting a hint of lemon.
Lemon.
And what was it?
Oh, it was lemon and earth.
Earthworm. Lemon earthworm. Yeah, I think it's delicious. And the asparagus aftertaste and the way it lingers, delightful. Woo! You know what I mean?
Be right back.
All right. Cool. The barkeep comes over. She's like, "So, did you like the drinks? Did you like to drink?" And I think she's just kind of talking to you. She's talking over Karakov's shoulder.
Yeah.
So behind him, I guess I can move her over there.
This lemon earthworm asparagus concoction is just and I feel amazing. Oh, should one drink more than one of these?
There's only been a few to try. You can. I'd
I don't
love
want
to make another one.
Fantastic, but could I have a follow up?
They get a little stronger. When you drink more, they'll build on you a little bit.
Yeah,
if you feel worth it. We do have a challenge that I'm working on, but we'll see. We're trying to see who can get the most, but I don't have enough supplies to start a challenge yet, so it would be fair.
All right. Well, then perhaps I will come back and check on your challenge next week.
Ooh. Oh yes.
All right then. Now, until then, might I get a standard ale?
Oh, you may.
And make it
on the
double.
house.
All right then.
Double? I'll charge you for a single then.
That'd be fine.
It's like a silver, I think.
All right. I give her another gold.
Ooh. All right.
For the tip.
Just,
For a tip. Because of that fantastic drink that still has me feeling amazing.
So
that's hard. That's hard to come by.
Would you like any more Krakow? Or excuse me, he's like his local celebrity. She doesn't actually know your name, but she knows him for the everybody.
I just tell her that he'd love one. Excuse him. He's went out to the Cathode out there.
Oh, I just imagine he couldn't hear her talking to him the whole time.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
she's a little
whatever it was. I was
soft-spoken.
just like,
well, she's behind you. You don't even know she's there.
oh,
You just see me looking up, talking over your shoulder.
yeah. I was just like nodding in agreement with whatever it is he's saying. I just can't hear anything.
Okay, so she goes back. She's gonna go back and get you another one, or a beer.
Excellent.
And I just take out, and I just like, fuck did you just say to me?
There we go. That's more like it. I'm gonna do this.
Is it possible to even really communicate with him? Can he ever hear me, or do I have to just write it out in paper in front of him?
He can hear. It's probably like he's got like 25% hearing.
All right.
Yeah. So it's really low. It's really muffled.
Yeah.
And so I explain it all over in. She's gone to get me an ale. She asked if you wanted another as well.
Good. Yes.
Oh, and then I holler across, make that one for him as well.
Okay.
All right then.
No.
It's coming. She's gonna get it for you.
All right.
So
she brought you back 2 regular ales.
excellent.
And your payment earlier covered that. Talking to you, Chris.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Just a wimp. What does he think? Chad's calling you a wimp.
Me or
Chris?
Oh,
he started to ask about getting another one. Oh, actually, you couldn't hear that. So
it was a huge tip, Misty. I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking monstrous tip. All right, that was a silver for the beer. I gave her the gold. You know what I mean? I went ahead and went on the gold.
There you go.
Just the tip.
that's the tip.
I got to get some more water. I'm gonna pour
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. So you see, so you notice that, actually, we're putting her back real quick. The barkeep's just kind of standing there after she gives you your beers, and she's like, she finally sees that you can see her, so she's like,
What? I feel great.
She goes back. She kind of writes down on her little piece of paper, and she goes in the back. She starts walking off.
What did I miss?
The barkeep tried to talk to him.
Okay.
She said, "Was it good? Was it good?" And he said, "What? I feel great." And she left. She wrote some stuff down and left.
More notes.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So do I notice anything interesting about any of the other patrons around us?
The other ones just you kind of see they kind of went the 2 up here. They kind of went back to their meal. They're just kind of eating. They just look like everyday bystanders, really. And then you got another bystander here, just kind of still. She ended up turning around and with her back to you, but you can still see her just kind of just with her hand. And you could catch the barkeep just kind of looking over at you guys every once, just kind of making sure your drinks are kind of. You can tell she's just looking at your drinks and everything.
Excellent. I'm feeling all good and awesome. I'm gonna come over and talk to this person. Excuse me, is it a female?
Yes.
Excuse me, miss. Can I help you? You look like you'd really like to speak with my friend here. Perhaps I could introduce you.
Yeah. Would you be able to?
Oh, I'd love to. Trust me, I'd love to.
Does he like to play games like with dice or anything, or does he?
Oh my God, Laura's in this game.
Does he like to play dice? Or he rolls them just like he rolls those rubies into the king's rings. I'll tell you. Let me introduce you here.
Okay.
And I take him over. I take what's your name?
Oh, my name is Taylor.
Taylor. I take Taylor over to Krakow. Krakow!
What?
Woo! This is Taylor! Krakow! Taylor!
This was a mistake, Lenny.
Maybe
she
another
wants
time.
The bones.
I walk on over.
You guys had the special. That makes sense. I saw you drinking something, and everybody was looking, and you started yelling. I didn't know what it was. I see some people really act weird after this special, and maybe now wouldn't be the time to gamble with you. It wouldn't be right.
We've definitely had this special.
Totally
I don't want to take your money.
Totally fine.
You won't. Ha!
Krakow, give me a perception check.
This is so fun.
Remember, I think you have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage with perception.
Oh
no. So, you have no clue what she's saying. You're sitting there trying to read her lips, and you think she wants to wrap a vine with tartar sauce and throw it at pigeons. I mean, you were very confused. So she just she sees you're looking a little odd, so she's gonna go ahead and back away.
The whole thing's just making me laugh. It's awesome.
So she's gonna step back, and she's like, "Tell him maybe another time. I usually come here every evenings or so. I really like to gamble a little bit."
Absolutely, Taylor. Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you. We'll get back to you soon.
Okay. Oh my.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she actually goes and sits back over here.
Oh my God. Kelly said, I found a joke book called "A Dragon Walks Into a Bar."
Did you say a dragon walked into a bar?
Slung and hard and guaranteed to make you moan. What? Tomb of Horrors. Oh. That's the joke.
Oh.
I like it.
I missed that. I missed
the punchline. Yeah. That's funny. I like it.
A dragon walks into a bar.
That's the joke. Cool.
I missed the joke, Kelly. Sorry. I just saw the... Fun fact, Tomb of Horrors is like the original Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh. Ooh. Trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
No one pays attention.
I'm paying attention to you. I'm trying to figure out what a dragon walks into a bar joke book is like.
That's the jokes that was above.
Yeah.
Scroll up to two past the, not the one right above it, but the green one above that is the joke. The next one down is the punchline.
Oh, Tomb of Horrors.
It
is funny if you know what Tomb of Horrors is.
I get it now. Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't get it at all.
It seemed funny. I have no idea. It seemed funny.
Misty, for sure. We're gonna get together in game soon.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Come on down.
Come on down, man.
This is the last of Among Us. Yes. I was like when Jabaz started his the whatever the Last of Us playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
It was around the same time that Among Us was popular, so I kept bringing up both of those things, and she like combined them. Like, this is the last of Among Us.
Nailed it. For sure.
All right.
So,
options wise, I can give you a few options that you can do, or you can do whatever you want.
So, I was just to continue the conversation with like needing him to take me to the mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that, but I'll
Absolutely.
have other details to give him in private to come by my house later.
Well, why don't we adjourn to yours, because we're making sort of a scene here. Whoa! But let's go get the whiskey, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Because I'm fully aware of that huge private bar you have in the back of your workshop. You've showed me it before, and I've been out a while.
Jay, I know what you're talking about.
Like you're getting all blurry too. It's like, ooh, I love it.
And just like that, I shake his hand, and then I just disappear. Like I just slip out somehow without him even like seeing me.
Are you doing
do
a stealth?
you drop a smoke
Yes.
bomb? That's what I want to know. Is do you drop a smoke bomb?
Let's see this stealth check.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's stealth check with
see it.
advantage, and it's a +3.
Yeah. So just we'll add 3 to whatever your biggest number is. Oh, 20.
So 22.
22.
Oh, he gets the advantage for the stealth check, though, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. So he basically disappears into the shadow of a chair.
Yes.
And I am just amazed at my stone cutting friend. Wow. Is there anything else to drink or eat on the table?
You noticed you heard like a slight gasp when Krakow mentioned going to the mines.
I heard a gasp. From which direction?
From the bar.
Oh, the woman behind the bar?
Yeah.
Do I watch her for a while.
Right at you, and then she gets really confused when Crack disappears. She just she was staring at you, like when she made eye contact with you when you looked over, and then she looked back to see where he is, and he was gone. And you can see she's kind of startled a little bit, and she starts looking around a little bit, like, where?
I'm staring at her.
Just staring at her?
She's the one that gave me the great drinks, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's the.
And then I just make a big old smile.
She kind of smiles too, and she starts coming over.
All right. Is it getting late? What time is it? What am I thinking here? Is it time to find a place to sleep for the night?
You guys, it's like lunchtime.
Oh, it's lunchtime. I'm going shopping then.
All right. She did walk up to you, and she's like, before you go to the mines, consider taking me with you. I don't need an answer now, but I have business in that area, and I don't want to go alone.
My good woman, will you be bringing drinks?
I will make drinks along the way if you need.
I will certainly mention it to Krakow, and I don't see why not. Yeah,
okay.
so
Okay.
She knows I'm still high. She's like, whatever.
She can tell you're kind of you're like sweating, but your muscles are pulsating. You're like, Urgh. She's like, okay, yeah. She's like, when you're clear of head, just consider it. I can make my own way, but it's safer to go in a group.
Indeed, I shall remember it.
All right. Thank you.
Smooth.
She starts walking back.
There's no smoothing. Whoa!
Karasok knows no chill right now.
Not right now. I feel too good, baby. Too good.
And are you getting ready to leave?
Yeah, so I'll step outside. What do I do?
All right, so on your way out, you jump through a window.
Oh, that's a window? Whoops. I am indeed smooth.
But you hear, wait, I didn't actually get your name, sir.
I lean back in. I'm looking. Oh, her?
Yeah, she's like, I'm Avlina.
Kara sock. And back out the door.
The door or the window?
I think he went to the window that time.
Is that the window again? Dude.
Oh, no, that's the door.
That was the door, yeah.
That is the door. That looks like a swinging door.
Oh. I assume you guys are going to back at the Casa de... Oh, no, it's...
Wait, is this my house or is this my shop?
This is both.
Oh.
So,
crafts of his ass.
Crafts of his ass. Right here. So this is his shop. So, most of the merchants operate out of their houses. Usually they have an area of their house dedicated for selling stuff, and then their house is usually kind of separate from there.
All right.
You made the toilet center.
Oh, I did. We'll fix that later.
This is gonna be messy.
What? Kelly! See, thank you for the cheer.
Thank you,
Kelly C!
Why do we have the other one? Oh, we got the Pikachu back up.
Oh.
There he goes. It's gone.
Bye.
Okay, cool. I was wondering, I was like, why is that off? And that was 100. That's a wheel spin, y'all. Y'all. Go, getting all southern up in here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you know
what's
what's
all this crack of his ass?
Wooty, wheel span.
There we go.
Missy didn't tell us that Stream Elements was drunk.
Oh no. Karakov reroll.
Krakow with a reroll.
I wanted to see Pikachu again. Oh, I just disabled Pikachu.
Lenny used disable on Pikachu. It was super effective.
That's hilarious. I love his big cheeks. Gosh, that southern accent. Are you talking about my big cheeks? Oh, probably Pikachu's. All right. So yeah, as I mentioned, so this is your work area. So this is kind of where you peddle your wares, and then you got your little lab in the back and everything. But it's just kind of generic. Most of the houses here have a cellar that people use to store their food in.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, and that's the cellar over there?
Yeah, oh, I guess I can ping it.
Does he sneak in through his cellar? Oh, no, he's over. Okay.
Ooh, I don't know.
What is this thing over here? What is
over
this
here?
thing over here? Yeah.
To the left? It's a outhouse.
Oh, he's on the shitter. I see. I get it.
And I need to... Right, I didn't realize I put it in the middle there. I'll fix that later. I was kind of learning to do all this as we were making this map.
I know.
And we lost Chris. But he'll be back.
Hold on, sorry, I hate when I do that.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're good.
I hit my side buttons on my mouse on accident. I need to.
Right. Side buttons. Oh, you hit back?
Yeah, I hit the back button on my mouse.
This mouse doesn't have those here. I imagine... party journal. I did give you guys a party journal in the notes if you wanted one.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So this is something that both of us can see if someone makes any.
Yes.
I know. Okay.
The party journal's there. I can give you individual ones, or you can keep a Google Doc somewhere or something. But I was thinking about giving you one as well, but it was kind of last minute. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do this. But that is a shared journal.
Okay, cool.
Cool. But yeah, so I gave you a little. I gave you a little target dummy in your house too. I imagine your dude fights it. You stealth check. Oh, that's the other stealth roll. I like how you 2 1s. You got an 11 when you rolled a 1.
I know.
Kelly C.
What?
Flying corgis. She's like, if I don't get Pikachu, I'm getting corgis.
Holy corgis.
Pew pew pew.
Holy corgis, Batman.
Cork explosion.
I behold the cellar.
Behold the cellar where you can find Kruger's well-hung sausage of legend.
Crackers. Oh, and he does have a sausage right there.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's Krakauers.
Krakauers.
Krakauers, well-hung sausage of legend.
All right. So, looking at the supplies that you have available, you're trying. I know your dude really wants to show Falaman. You want to try to get in that upper tier. Falaman.
Falaman.
Yeah. We know that guy. Yeah.
Falama lama ding dong. Yeah, I wanna. I'm gonna stick it to him, and if I don't actually beat him, I'm going to beat him up. Probably.
You are more than willing to go, or more than you're allowed to go pay him a visit at his shop too, if you wanted to, and anything else really, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna come knocking on Krakow's door here. This is the door, not a window, right?
So door here.
Excellent.
And door here.
Ba, 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 on the workshop door.
Let me get a perception check. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't hear.
Oh, you're fine.
I can't hear shit. What?
What?
Hello.
Good friend, my good friend, walk. Woo! And I walk in.
Woo!
All right, I'm tired again. My throat hurts.
Yeah, so like during
just
normal
imagine
business
after now
hours.
on, you guys.
Yeah. Okay, just woo. Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
I'm knocking on a window and get a response would be interesting too. It is. Or sometimes when you knock on a friend's door and he answers the window instead of the door.
That's happened to me.
It's happened to us. I was there too.
It's happened to us. That's true.
He just looks at the window and goes, "Come in.
Come in."
And it was like on the other side of the house.
It was the craziest thing you ever seen in your life. He was sitting in his kitchen. He just knocked on the window. He just looks at it. Come in.
Amazing. There's a joke. There's a joke. A girl came home with a depressed look on her face. Her mother says, "What's wrong, my dearie?" Her daughter says, "I've got a case of chlamydia."
Whoa.
The mother says, "'Tis fine, love. Put it down in the cellar. Your father will drink anything."
Ooh, that's so gross. Creamy, frothy, and gross.
Oh no!
Yucky.
Oh no!
Oh. Kelly, see, I don't think I've ever seen anybody type anything in the chat that totally stopped us like that.
I like it.
That's gross. Mm-hmm.
We gotta have a disclaimer for chat now too,
right?
Next week. We're real live adults. Chat real live adult things.
Oh god. I'm not digging this cellar anymore. I'm finding new large sausage stores.
What is happening?
There's only one reason why people know how to spell chlamydia.
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 Chlamydia. Oh boy. Yeah. So.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna kind of just like look out the door and check left and right after I let Karasak in, and if the coast is clear, or even if it's not, I'm gonna close and I'm gonna lock the door, and I'm gonna head to the back and tell him to follow me.
You put the shop closed sign out.
Yes. BRB.
All right, so I follow him in. Obviously, this is important.
Yeah. I don't have a filter, can't ground me.
I don't have a filter, can't ground me.
So, I'm just going to. So this is where my stores of jewels come from, right? On this table.
You got
here.
a few on display. There.
Yeah.
You're kind. You know that all the crystals you have are kind of low quality. not
Right.
you honestly don't know how you pulled it off, or how did you pull it off?
Oh, I stole shit.
Nice.
I stole shit from the king.
And he bought his own stuff back.
He bought it back
from past winnings, and made a new piece out of it.
Exactly.
I love it.
A new, better piece, and that's why the other guy's pissed at you. This is what you're telling me right now.
He has.
No, I was just curious.
Oh,
would you share that with your
yeah? So do I know that?
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, we're friends. I'm just gonna look. We're cool, right?
Of course.
Good, because I gotta tell you stuff. So listen, and then I just tell him how it all went down. Like I just broke into the king's vaults, stole the shit that
Falaman.
Made like 2 or 3 seasons ago that got his favor, and then I brought it back to the shop. I worked on it. I made it look prettier, and I passed it off as my own.
So you've done a fine job of creating it. I mean, that is excellent. Of course, Falama knows. He's worked with stone as long as you. He knows his stone, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't look anything like his piece of crap work.
No, but the stone, I'm sure he recognizes, and that's why we got the foul look in the bar. But nonetheless, I think that is brilliant. That was a fantastic job.
Right.
And it did look marvelous. You made it better looking. Hey, if you can make it better looking, that's what you're supposed to do. You told me that was your job.
Exactly. So here's the thing. Doubt that it'll work twice.
Huh. You don't know? Did you see anything else in there?
I mean, there's plenty there, but here's the thing. You know me. I trying to maybe kind of go a little bit legit. So heard rumors. In the mine, or at least in the mine area.
Yeah.
A rumor of where they can get really, really, really good quality stones.
Really?
Really.
Enough, obviously, for your or might there be some extra as well?
I don't know a whole lot about it. I've just heard kind of pitter-patter amongst the lesser valiant types around town.
Well, still feeling the thing. I'm still on the woo train, right? At this point, right? Because we haven't rested, so.
Oh no, yeah, you still.
Yeah,
it's probably getting close to evening time now. It's like dinner time ish.
But it still sounds fantastic. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get these gems. Yeah.
And if all else fails,
and it'll be an adventure anyways. Let's do it.
I'll just steal straight from Falaman, and he won't be able to prove shit.
Well, why not?
But I'd like to at least try.
He doesn't seem like that agreeable person in the first place.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah. It certainly wasn't trying to celebrate your good fortune.
He definitely picked on me in high school. I definitely got some swirlies in the outhouse out back a couple times when I was younger. Yeah. Not fun. Not fun.
Right. Bully.
Yeah.
All right then. Well.
All right.
When should we leave?
I mean, shoot! I just look at the store of the gems that I have here. Like, yeah, time is kind of going to be a factor here. I'm running out of stuff. I just need to have somebody man my shop for maybe a few days while we're traveling, and I got a guy.
Well, I'll leave you to. Do you need a few hours then to get your things together?
Yeah. We could, leave in the morning if you need to. Yeah. Oh, you want some sausage for the road?
Some road sausage.
I'm quite full from the end. Thank you very much. I've had all I can take now. But boy, wonderful hospitality. We did get into the whiskey, didn't we? Oh, weren't you going to share a bit of that whiskey with me?
Oh yeah, didn't I have? Where's my whiskey? Is this my whiskey?
Yes.
Yeah, whiskey. To friends and to new adventures.
To friends and adventures.
Woo!
Woo! Then I out the door.
Out the door.
Out the door.
And then I go to see him out, but he's already left, and now the lock is broken. and I just go, son of a bitch. But I quickly fix it because it's easy enough to repair with.
Yeah, if you know how to fix, if you know how to pick a lock,
if I know how to break a lock, I can fix it.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes. Cool. Oh, I guess that's where I do something.
Your turn.
So I'm assuming you guys are resting for the night then. You guys finishing the night out, or you want to try to stay up all night?
I'm gonna go wander down to the market.
Okay, that's fine.
For a while.
So yeah, I'm gonna head out the back door and meet one of my private contacts so that they can let them know that they need to keep an eye on the shop while I'm out of town.
Okay. Is this somebody you used before, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've gone to the mines before. I've gotten my own jewels before, or stones to work on, but like you said, they're usually pretty. The rocks that I craft into fine jewelry are more like polished turds than anything.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So your guy, you find him. He's like, oh yeah. How long are you gonna be gone?
A few days travel up there, and a couple of days of mining, and then a couple of days back. 2 weeks, baby.
Do you have the 2 weeks? Do you have 2 weeks worth of stuff? How's business been booming again, or?
Yeah.
You got enough there?
Should be fine. And if you run out, just close up shop.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why are you whispering?
Decomposing jewelry now. There's $1 million idea. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna need twice the rate though.
Twice the rate?
Oh, I know you've got the money now. Come on.
What's the usual rate?
It's like 50 silver a day.
50 silver a day? That's the usual rate?
Is that a lot? I don't actually know what money is.
Well,
in 50
silver is 5 gold.
Is it? Oh, sorry. It's like half a gold a day, so 5 silver a day.
Oh, okay. 5 silver a day? All right, yeah I can do that. Fine. So 10, so a gold a day.
A gold a day?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine.
Okay. I got it.
But if anything happens to my shop along the way, you're paying for it.
Oh, halves maybe?
No.
Can I have a key to get in?
Yeah, fine.
All right. I imagine that you would actually have 2 separate keys, one for the front and the back door.
Oh yeah, the
house doors.
Yeah, the house door is very, 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 very much locked. Very cool. Secure.
All right. So so you negotiated that. So 1 gold a day to your employee. All right, boss. I got the shop. Don't worry.
And then I say, and that outhouse better be clean as a whistle when I get back.
How about in the same condition it is now?
Clean as a whistle.
But your seat is in the wrong spot. It's hard to hit it.
Not my fault. The architect.
It's a second rate house, so you get the lower budget house in the Mark area. Your house is nothing like Falaman's house. You know, he's got like the house.
Yeah.
Oh.
But cool. All right. He reluctantly agrees, but he's thinking, it's like, oh, gold. I can't believe he. Actually, you can't hear him. You just see him, his lips kind of moving as he turns away. All right. What good is locking your place when axes open walls? There is a little bit of law. I mean, people can't just run rampant here. The law enforcement is basically like the local military thing. The King's Guards and everything are kind of like the sheriffs as well, kind of thing. They're not out for any like little domestic disputes or anything, but like big things like murders and stuff. They do investigate
like a Gareth
thefts. Yeah. Okay. Any kind of big thieving, like somebody stole a whole bunch of stuff. They'll come out and investigate, but like little piddly stuff, they don't bother with it usually. But
okay,
I was more commenting to that about breaking down axes with walls. There are laws still a little bit in this area. Now, some of the other continents, you've heard stories that there's a lot less law over there, but there's a reason why Aramore is nobody messes with them. They got their shit together.
Oh.
So yeah, on that too. So it is a kingdom. In the kingdom, the king himself, favor-wise, so like we know that their amulets are a thing. He favors all three deities equally. He doesn't really want anything to do with Uella, but everybody is kind of open knowledge. But he also keeps an advisor that strongly favors each of the three deities that he uses for advice and stuff. So he keeps a small council of those people.
So he has at least 3 advisors.
Yeah. They're dedicated to that. He's like a jack of all trades when it comes to the deities, where he's got like an expert of each one.
Am I very versed in what's going on in this?
He needs a new locksmith. That's what he needs.
What was that, Chris?
Nothing. Never mind. I was decided for myself.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably not as interested in what's going on in the cities, like with the king and stuff like that, unless Krakow brings it up.
Yeah.
ADT.
Oh, you know, this is kind of common knowledge. It was more of a background story, right. Giving you a chance to eat and everything, and it's like the background. Everybody knows this.
Okay.
The console and the laws and stuff in the area. You are a resident of Aramore, just not. You don't. You're kind of lone. Yeah. What are you doing? Lone wolf when it comes to calling yourself place home. No. Local.
And we're in Dorne, correct? We are in Dorne. I said
in Dorne,
correct?
Yeah. Yes, correct. I don't actually have a city map because those are really hard to make, so I'm working on one. I wanted to focus on the stuff that we get more use out of.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna go pedal around in the market for a little bit, and then I'll go find some kind of a hostel or something to sleep, or maybe just go outside the city gates or something like that.
You could do that, or the tavern still is available. They do have an inn upstairs if that's the kind of thing, or if you prefer like the hostel type. There's not really like a local. You can just fall asleep on a rock somewhere. Nobody really cares.
Okay.
Somebody might mess with you while you're sleeping. They might try to steal something off you.
Oh.
But
that'd be me.
Oops.
That'd be me. It's a little game we play. I fall asleep somewhere in the city. You try to find me and steal my shit. I like it.
Exactly.
Every time I come into town.
Where are your Keones now?
So on that, it is really difficult to kind of take those from somebody. Like it almost you
Believe me, Lenny's tried.
So yeah, they usually because they come back to the person. Right, so
they return like Thor's hammer. Yeah, so you can take my cajones, man.
It's dangerous because if they recalled it back, depending on what angle that they're at, it might hurt you. It's not going to kill you, but it's nobody usually messes with other people's cajones. It's like a party foul. Interesting.
Yeah,
if you missed the backstory, I am going to put it on the whole card. I'm hoping to get to it this weekend. I'm looking into potentially maybe making a wiki or something. Depends on if we wanted to. But I would like to put it like a password on there, so chat, like we give the password in chat, so anybody can go there and look at it, type thing.
It's a good idea.
Potentially.
That way, we don't want just anybody looking at our K-Onis.
Yeah, it's for chat.
K-Onis are for chat and chat only. Have you seen my K-Onis today?
Glistening in the moonlight.
Don't king shame.
I could picture Karasok sitting on a rock just letting his K-Onis shine in the moonlight.
That's right.
And remember,
rolling around in his hand.
That sounds like a lyric to a Jethro Tull song.
It's K-Onis. So it is the raining season, remember? So it's always moist out. Sometimes it's raining. Sometimes it's just like a mist almost. It kind of varies. Right now it's kind of a mist.
It's moist and I'm playing with my K-Onis in the moonlight.
But nice.
Yes.
Oh, I need to check a spreadsheet.
That's a hell of a story. I'm enjoying it. Let's go. Hurry.
It's like a country song there. All right. Let me think of something. Not think of something, but look at something. Okay. All right. Yeah. You let's see. Give me a. Actually, I'm just going with your character sheet. Did you guys think about your medallions that you wear at all?
I did.
Oh,
it's fine. Like, what your character favors. If you, you're more than welcome to favor Uella, the moon deity, the trickster one. But you would still, even if somebody favored them over all the other ones, you would still have a decoy medallion, just so, because people usually, you're like an outcast at that point.
Right.
Now, Lenny, in our society, is there anybody who treats all four of them equally? Like,
not openly.
As in balance, like they are all four, like four elements almost. Like they have to all four.
They can, but nobody would really do that openly. It's a very social taboo to put Uella above or equal to any of the other ones.
I see.
She's always got to be below. You could put a Uella like a pearl or something on your amulet, but it would have to be below and it would have to be smaller.
What about if it was
publicly displayed amulet?
Can it be in the center with all the other stones bigger around it?
It would have to be below. Can't be above it at all.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's like you can have one on you somewhere else, and some jewelers will make them for you, but you would not openly display it, and you would have to really trust somebody and have that feeling that they feel the same way to kind of say, hey, and like, ooh, yeah, it's like a little secret club almost.
So maybe Krakow would have made me a special amulet by 1-1 or something like that. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
So, can I trust you?
Yes.
And you guys have known each other for a while, so you guys, I don't know.
Ever since level 4, 6.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well, should we get?
Did you want like a description of that, like in our character sheets or something, or?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, or just yeah.
Okay.
You don't. I don't need it today. You can text it to me as well. If you want to draw one up, you're more than welcome to as well, like a little quick sketch or something. I wouldn't mind putting a picture of it on your character sheet. If you don't want to draw one, I could. You never know. Let's see.
Ooh, I've got it. I know what mine looks like.
I would try to draw my my amulet, but it would probably look like whipping. What did I think that girl said at the tavern?
A vine soaked in tartar sauce, or throwing them at pigeons.
That's what it would look like.
That was pretty creative stuff coming right off the top of your tongue too. I was like, wow, those words were really crazy together. That's awesome.
I was thinking of words that rhymed with some of the words I had just said, and then the other stuff was just random. So Chris, we're talking about you're kind of looking up at the moonlight and everything.
Right.
You have a slight feeling that the moon should be fuller.
Really?
Yeah. But you can't. It's not really like a thing. But you're looking up. The moon just looks off to you. Like it's not full, but it is full. But it's, I don't know, because a lot of the full moons and stuff, people kind of get attuned to them because certain things like it affects people, and it's just you look up and the moon just looks off to you.
So maybe I found like some kind of a large rock to lay on and enjoying the heat of the day emanating off the rock, staring up at the moon and just kind of feeling a little drunk. All right. Enjoying the evening air. It seems like a neat town.
The imagery tonight: large meat storage, moonlight play, trippy drinks. It's great.
Wow, that is a really precise summary.
It is.
That's going in the description of the YouTube video.
Yeah, I really think that needs to. You need to copy paste that right now.
Nice. That's cool.
Large meat storage, moonlight play, trippy drinks. Aw, we're in our 20s again.
What do you do now?
Oh
yeah.
So
yeah, the market. Everybody's kind of starting to close up the market areas, shops. It's like evening time.
All right, wait. On the moon thing, I want to make like a nature check. Is the moon different? Is there something weird going on here? Can I notice more?
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
All right, I get to roll a die. Whee!
Roll a die. You can certainly try. $22. Okay. Yep. So yeah, you kind of get a weird feeling at it. So you kind of sit there and you look at it, and then being an outsider, you like an outlander, you don't actually know what day it is, but you know that the moon doesn't look right to you.
Yeah, the cycle. This isn't the right part of the cycle.
Yeah, you're kind of all in tune with that. You look up and you're like it. You really feel it should be fuller.
Yeah, it was quarter waning, or it was almost full.
Yeah, you know that the moon should be almost. What we said, it was like midway through the season. So yeah, it should be pretty close to being full.
All right. So does it seem what? How do I justify that kind of weirdness?
I don't. It's a new feeling to you. You don't know. But
right.
you're starting to doubt what day it is.
Like maybe I lost a day or something.
Potentially
causing that kind of confusion.
That's the only thing you can think, because you don't really keep track of your days that much. Although the changing of the seasons, you can usually tell when the festivals start up or the wars stop or it starts raining. You can usually tell that. But with the moon, it's on I think we said a 36-day lunar cycle. So every 36 days, you're going to see a full moon. And then basically 18 days is going to be a new moon. For 30 on another 18 days, you get a full moon type things you're used to. So it's 36 days. I think that's how that works. I don't remember. Either way, you either feel like you're feeling like maybe you're just off on your days or something.
All right. So I'm probably just, tossing that around in my mind as I drift off to sleep on that warm rock.
There you go. Cool. All right.
I wanted to use that armor class, man. I really did.
Yeah.
But we have maybe 20 minutes left to play if we want to get started on the trail.
Yeah, we could.
Roll some dice.
So you wake up.
The rail trail.
The rail trail.
You could potentially. You always have the options of taking her with you. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to mention
only your character knows that.
Yeah, I have to mention that to him in the morning.
There you go. Hey, it's morning.
Yeah, it's morning.
All right, so I head back over to his shop.
So all the buffs are gone. You guys feel normal again. Very mild headache, probably more from the whiskey afterwards. Yeah. In the morning, you notice that when you do your morning routines in the outhouse out there, it's a bit sparkly coming out.
Oh, really? Sparkly. Wow.
Sparkly.
Huh.
Ooh.
Weird.
And it yeah. It smells like a balloon, like that latex smell.
Oh, that's.
Am I still gonna smell like asparagus? Everybody knows once you go asparagus.
But it doesn't, though.
Oh, fuck off, Lenny.
What did I do wrong? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a medical. If you're peeing sparkles, you need to go to the doctor.
If you're peeing sparkles, you need to go to the doctor. Oh, no. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a chat disclaimer.
Oh, latex is a horrible smell. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to picture a smell that everybody can think about it and they can smell it.
Yeah.
Instantly. That's why I used it.
That was palpable scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you do?
Well,
so I head back over to his house and knock on the door.
aha.
It sounds a little bit louder to you, but I think it's just you have normal hearing, but I think you wake up and it's like, ooh, it's the muffledness is gone.
Ah, okay.
Ma.
Ma, 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 ma.
Mock, mock.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, thank God. I can hear you normally.
Yeah. You were definitely having a hard time hearing last night.
Yeah, I know.
God, that one she gave me felt so good. You have got to try that one.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hot. Hey, anyway, she may in some part be some kind of an alchemist. I don't think having a potion maker around wouldn't be such a bad idea. And she offered to come with us last night, or she more than offered. She asked if we take her with us. She's got business in that area.
She has business, you say?
That's correct. That's what she told me. Right before I left last night, after you had disappeared.
Okay.
She told me that if we were going to the mine, she had overheard us talking, and that she had business in the area, and that she'd like us to take her, and she promised to make the drinks.
Ah.
The whole time.
Ah.
Right?
Okay.
Could be useful. You
Sounds
never know what else she could make too. Not to mention just if she'll bring some ale.
Just let's maybe keep her in the dark about why we're going, what we're looking for.
Well, we're going to a mine. Surely she knows there's.
Well, I mean, specifically, the.
Right. That's
the back door and the.
Right. Well, we'll keep that. No, yeah. That's between you and me. Yeah, that's between you and me. But.
Wink, wink, cough, cough. Oh, she can know about the mining stuff. It's the butt stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's the butt stuff. Yeah. It's very common knowledge to know that all the jewelers are trying to make something really nice for the changing of the season.
Yeah. But your secret's safe with me. Don't worry. We're not going to talk about old falafel there and your fantastic reuse of recycling. I think.
Let's stop talking about this and go. All right, she's in.
All right. Okay, she's in. So yeah. So are we heading to the end to go get her?
Sure.
All right, let's go. We go back to the end to go get her.
Right.
Did you tell me her name? That wasn't Taylor. Taylor was somebody else, right? Taylor was the gambler. Did the barkeep ever tell us her name?
She did. Right as you were leaving.
It was like Avenida Revolution.
Was I screaming woo as I walked out the door? Is that what? Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
I didn't. Woo! About what? All right. Are we here? Wow, we're here.
Woo! Slipping through the window again.
Boy, he is sneaky. So we come in. Is it open?
Oh, you know what? I slip in through this window.
Avatar, Avina, definitely something with an A. Klaatu, Varada. Okay.
Does he step on the grill when he walks in?
The girl?
The grill.
What grill? Oh, in there? He could. There's a bag of flour.
He came in through the window. There's a good possibility he steps on that grill.
Okay, give me a stealth check. I didn't know you came in through that window.
My stealth is +10.
I know. No, I'm not saying you're not going to get it. Okay.
Oh, dang.
You see a groggy-eyed cook. This is 19. That's crazy. Sitting there, just kind of, he's whipping up some batter in a bowl.
And I slip into the window and I just go, woo, pancakes! and I just
batter is everywhere.
And I just,
what the fuck was that?
and I go into the restaurant, and I meet
you hear slamming.
I meet Karasaki, I'm like, making pancakes.
You hear cursing, you hear stuff slamming, you hear who, what? A chef comes out around the corner.
I look down at Krakow's shoes.
And looking around, there's like a little bit of a flour trail, but it didn't really come out of the door at all because his stealth check was that damn good. He probably didn't actually get flour on him, but the cook is just coated in pancake batter. Just
good sir. Good sir. What happened to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It might be a while for the pancakes.
Is Avina anywhere to be found in the bar?
She's not currently there.
All right. Is there anybody there?
There's like one patron in the bar. So they're waiting on some pancakes. Right. Breakfast time, the cook usually kind of maintains everything. Not a lot of drinking goes on, so he's kind of doing a little bit of both.
Krakow, maybe you should go ask the cook if he knows where Avina lives.
Sure, let me just slip out this window and then go in through the other window again.
Or you could just walk around the counter.
All right, fine.
You know.
I just like casually like saunter up to the cook, and I just go, "Hey, buddy, easy. You know,
okay.
when
you did not recognize your voice.
When Avina, what was her name? Avina, the
Avina, it was Avina.
Oh, you mean I don't even know her name right now. She's pretty new. What was her name? Avlina. Yes, Avlina. Yes, I know her.
Yeah.
She's been making. She does really good. She's been getting a lot of business lately in here. People love to watch somebody get one of her special drinks and drink it and everything. And they usually act really strange, but it's quite entertaining. I don't even have to pay entertainers anymore.
Yeah, I know.
You know him. This is the actual owner of this in tavern.
Oh, good. Yeah. No, we were here last night. We had some of her drinks. I mean, This guy had an erection lasting over 4 hours. Okay, everyone in town.
You either need to see a streetwalker or a cleric for that.
Either way, you've got to release your demons. Woo!
It's a little horse, I imagine, to you. Whoa!
He remembers me. He's my people.
I need a drink. It's not that late, but it's been a long week.
So, do you happen to know where Avlina lives? She asked last night to join us, and we want to get out of town this morning as early as possible. Can you help us?
Out of town? What do you mean? She going with you?
Oh yeah, no, it's just for an overnight thing.
She has something she needs us to take.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because she's supposed to come in tonight, and she's been making me a lot of money, so she. she better come in. Let her know we're expecting her, please.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, she's in the that place up on the hill. It's the one with like there's nobody else around it. She's one little house on the hill. Nobody likes that house, but it's not so much spooky. It's just
I look at crack. Do you know that house?
People.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just look out the window and I point.
Yep. No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Everybody knows that house. It's kind of out of the way of everything. Nobody ever. It's kind of so inconvenient to go anywhere from there. But anywho, she's up there. She usually comes in about 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
He goes back to kind of wiping up stuff. He's like,
yeah, we'll leave the guy alone. Let him get back to work.
Can you hand me that towel over there?
Nope.
As you guys walk off and
I just disappear again.
The doors are swinging by the time he asks for the towel.
Yep.
Very old West style.
batter everywhere.
All right, so I'm following Krakow to this town, house on the hill. I don't know the town as well as he does.
Woo. Exit stage left.
There we go.
Well, nice dissolve. One moment, please.
Here we are. The house on the hill.
House on the hill. We all know that place.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Oopsie. We're gonna. Never mind the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, see? Setting up maps sucks.
I had a damn token for it. Is it here? Yeah.
Oh god, here comes another joke. There's a man in the hospital with 80% third-degree burns. Doctor says, give him 2 Viagra. Nurse says, do you think that will help? Doctor replies, no, but it'll keep the sheets off his legs.
Hey, that's a viable medical reason. I like it.
I like it. Yeah, that's good.
Therapeutic.
And
Nurse, we're gonna need an oxygen.
Excuse me. Oh, where'd she go? There she is. All right, cool. Got it.
80%.
All right, cool. You guys, so you walk up to a house. It's like on a little bit of a hill. There's really no other houses for kind of close to it, so it was out of the way to get to. You notice that it's got a few. It looks like it looks here. A few bushes around the house. Not a lot of houses usually have bushes, and these actually look pretty well maintained. Okay. And yeah, the house has a door. The door's here, and then there's windows here that you can see here. I might as well tell. You can see the windows.
I know nothing about these doors you speak of.
What is a door?
It's a door.
Oh, you're so adorable.
That would have been really great if I like gave you explicit instructions.
Why don't we just knock?
To like make my house just like with the door for the shop for normal people, but like the private entrances is all windows. So it at least makes it look like I get into my house through the shop door, but I don't.
Nice. I love it. Where are these windows, says Ryan. LOL.
Where the windows at?
Where the windows at?
Windows.
Right. So yeah, why don't we knock?
Fine.
Fine. All right, so we knock on the door.
But I'm going to stand by the window just in case.
We knock on the door, Master of the Dungeon.
You knock on the door.
And I'm kind of looking through the window, being a creep.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Me or Ryan?
No, he's looking in the window.
Okay.
That's actually not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's what you can see.
Ah.
So as you look into the door, or the window, excuse me, you see a telescope almost pointing directly out at you. Across at the other window, you see another telescope. You see a table over in what could be a kitchen area, but there is weird things all over this table. Directly in front of the window you see here is a table with some tools on it. Looks like a water skin or something, and just some random bits. Looking down here, you do see a chest in front of the bed. At that where you're at, you can see a bed is currently empty.
Okay. Nobody in the isn't so nobody's knocked or answered the door yet, right?
Did you actually knock?
Yes, I did knock.
Okay, so you knocked. You hear a Did you just knock once?
Yeah, like.
Okay, you heard you kind of heard something stir inside the room,
but I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything.
Oh, nah. I check this side.
You see the bartender sitting at a chair, kind of looking around, kind of groggy-eyed.
Ah.
On the table in front of her, you do notice a few, like, they're almost like rocks, but they've been painted in a way, sitting on the table, laid out. You see a red, a blue, a green one. You see a brown one. You see, like, a white one, a book on the table in front of her. You could tell there's, like, a blanket in the chair behind her, like maybe she was sleeping in that chair, potentially. And she is looking around kind of confused. Like, she heard something, but it was like a knock, and she's waiting for another one. She just...
I knock on the window.
And then she looks up, and her eyes get all big, like, oh, one moment, I'll be right there. And she's looking around, and she's like, you see her kind of grab the blanket and kind of push it up under the table beside her, where this little, there's like a little telescope sitting on that table. Is that me making that noise? Oh, no. It was weird. As soon as I clipped, you see a little telescope there on that table, and she kind of you see her kick the blanket and pillow underneath the table, and she opens the door. Hey, it's you guys, Karasak, right? From the bar last night.
That's right. It was
Olivia?
I mean, was it Olivia?
There was a disclaimer on that menu. You had to. It was down at the bottom. Don't hold me responsible for any side effects that might have happened. It was clearly written on the menu. I had.
My dear lady, I thought your drink was fantastic. Now you said you had business at this bar.
Yes, I do.
Well, why don't you tell us about your business?
Oh. Come in.
By the way, I really like your bush.
All right, then.
You like my bush? Feel free to have one of the berries off it.
It's a very nice bush, and I'd love to have a berry. Yeah, I'll go grab a berry or two.
Berry. We're not talking about burying either.
No, berry. Yeah, berry. He eats berries in the wild all the time. He can really appreciate a good plump berry.
Okay. Yes, enjoy. They're really good.
From a well-groomed
So he grabs a handful of berries and joins her back inside with Krakow.
Pet rocks. I have where are these? I have a lot of windows in the house. I need to know where Ryan's coming to visit to prepare. All right. Yeah. So you look around, and you basically can see what you can see on this map. As you look around, and she's like, well, I'm sure as you notice, I have a little bit of an astronomy hobby, and I want to get to the mountain area so I can get a higher point to look at something I'm currently researching. I just need a better advantage. And also, I have a kind of a, mostly as my profession, I like to gather exotic ingredients to make things.
Well, if it's anything
along the way...
Those wonderful drinks you made last night, then by all means, my dear lady, let us help you find ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I would be more than willing to help make a drink or two for throughout the day. as often as I can, as long as I have the supplies to do it. Sir, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just taking a look at your rocks over here. They look really good. Cool.
Oh, okay. That's my coals. It's just a stove.
Yeah, good rocks.
So there's bush diving, trippy drinks, large meat storage, and moonlight playing. Well, everybody's got a damn bush.
Yes. When will we be leaving?
Can you be ready in like soon?
Soon? I can be ready soon.
Like hour tops, or
Oh, and they expect you at work tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I just remembered he's expecting me. But I mean, I just started there. I mean, are they really gonna miss me?
I mean, he's
can...
gonna miss his business, but I mean, you're gonna, if you're gonna keep making those drinks, I'm sure he'll understand that you need to go get, more.
That's true.
Ingredients.
Should we? Maybe I have to.
My dear lady, I'm telling you,
tell him?
You ought to be running your own business making those drinks.
Ooh, that's a thought. I gotta have money first to do that, though. I can't keep money too well. I got expensive hobbies.
Well, maybe you can run it in for me. How would you like to do that?
I like that idea. Okay.
All right.
But the job can definitely wait, though, because my research is very important.
I understand. Now, how are you at taking care of yourself out in the wild?
I could do a thing or two, and the whole time she's talking, she's kind of fiddling with this like little palm-sized cube, like kind of fiddling with it a little bit. But she's like, I can handle myself. It's just sometimes I get really focused on what I'm doing that things kind of sneak up on me. I see like a bush or something, and I dive right in, and
bush diving, we covered it.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I've gone out. I've tried to go in like a few miles outside of town. On my way here, I originally came from Fintas over there on the coast, and on my way here, I had to get somebody to escort me because I got too distracted.
I understand. Well, the wild can be a dangerous place, and that's why you have guides like us.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. And she starts making over here to pack to grab her stuff. So you see her grab these stones off of here. Actually, she picks them up and then she just throws them back down and she grabs this book right here.
Okay.
All right. What's up?
I'm sure we could either wait for her or we could like.
Do you? I won't be long, but I would like to change. So.
Oh yeah.
Allow us to step outside.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll wait outside.
Wee.
He picks over the telescope on the way out.
No! All right. And yeah, you hear a bunch of fumbling and like, oh gosh, like it's like, oh, she's trying to. You can see her look at you. You kind of see her go, woo, 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 through the window. You just kind of see her running all around, and then over there, then yeah, she'll actually, and she pops out.
Excellent. Oh wow, look at that.
Look at you, all travel-y.
Yes. You look at her, she's kind of wearing some bright colored robe. She's like, I really don't like the heat on me, so the white helps. And you see her, she's got her cajonas out. Cajonas, excuse me. Cajonas. And they kind of have like a glow to them, like a different type of glow. It kind of like not really a glow, just kind of like what's the kind of like scorch marks, or like they look kind of burnt in a way.
Ah, interesting.
Huh.
Weird.
But she's got like a satchel on her side as well. From all the running around in there, you would expect her to come out with like her Highness's royal luggage, but she just comes out with a satchel. She's like, all right, I'm good.
Wow.
Great. Fantastic.
All right.
Cool.
So, so I'll take us to the best way to leave the town and get headed towards the mine. I'm sure I went a pretty good route.
We were smart enough to like pack like for food and.
That's what I was about to ask. So that will probably be where we leave it for this week.
Mm-hmm.
The characters are going to be getting their supplies and stuff ready, and then next week they're going to go on an adventure.
Glistening sack.
Wait,
glistening sack. Gotcha.
So we got glistening sack, bush diving, moonlight, hard sausage, and what was the other thing?
So there's bush diving.
There were so many things.
So there's bush diving, trippy drinks, large meat storage, and moonlight playing. Wrap up of the night.
Yes.
That's a fine 2 hours of Dungeons and Dragons right there.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to put that in the show notes. Bush diving, trippy drinks, large meat storage, and moonlight play.
That was fun. Oh, it feels so good to get back.
Well, they definitely make the deck look bigger.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, you see her run to the bushes around there and grab some berries and throw them in her bag. She's like, "Oh, I need some of these." So she actually does. She does a full lap.
I giggle and say, "I need some of your berries too." Head to the bush.
She does a full lap around the house and just all the bushes that are around there.
Excellent.
All right.
There's all kinds of different berries.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, do I see anything that I don't normally see out in the wild?
You see some really weird stuff.
Oh. And anything smell really good? Something like I should take with me for rations?
They all smell pretty good. If you want, you guys can go around, and if you want to get these berries, give me a nature check.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll collect some berries for rations.
Okay. If you both want to do it, okay. What? I love you rolled a nature's a -2. Okay, it's not a crit fail, but okay. Excellent. So Chris,
no, I rolled a nat 20, which is an 18.
I know. That's so weird. All right,
I know
Chris,
everything there is to know about berries, kind of.
You see some berries, and you know that there's some that really keep well, and there's a good amount there for you. This is more for Krakow. You're looking at them, kind of smelling them. Some of them you just don't understand, but Krakow looks like some kind of savant, and just like ooh, he's just kind of picking them at random. He doesn't actually know what he's doing, but when you look at the berries he's grabbing, he's not getting any with any soft spots whatsoever. Some of the bushes, he look like, to you, it looks like he's grabbing some that aren't ripe yet, but he's just randomly grabbing these berries. And he ends up getting 5 days of rations out of berries alone.
I'm going to be shitting.
Yeah, you're going to have...
I'm going to have the shits.
That is funny, though. Right?
But that's what he does. You've got about... With the 16th, you ended up getting 3 days rations.
All right then.
Of berries. You're a little more proficient, but it takes you a little longer. But yeah,
the way I ration,
he's on the spectrum for the berry bushes.
Gotcha.
The way I rationalize that is like I just think like berries are like edible stones, so I just pick the best looking ones.
The best looking gems.
Yeah.
I see. That's smart.
Nice. Misty says he's been bush diving a lot, apparently.
Yeah. The guy spends a lot of time in the bush. A lot of time in the bush. You know what I mean?
Avelina looks at you and she just goes, "Well done, sir. You made the ranger quit." He just rage quit, flipped a table. But yeah, nice. That was fun. That was good. We'll give him a moment. Hopefully.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, cool.
Well done, sir.
Did you say I got a reroll before from one of those spins?
Yes. I think you... we're refreshing. Refreshing to get Chris back. I had to refresh to get Chris back. Yes, you got a reroll and +2 luck. Total, I believe.
What happened?
I was just asking
what you got earlier.
remembered correctly that I got a reroll because I forgot to write it down.
I noted mine. I did not note yours, however.
Funny story. I was talking to Chris about this today. I learned how to use Roll20 last night. Did you know you can drag and drop stuff onto your character sheet out of the compendium? And you don't have to manually type or copy paste everything you put in there?
Really?
Oh, so you didn't know? Yes! I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay. Yeah, so here's a kind of a learning thing. So we'll do it with a ration for you.
Ow, ow, ow.
Are you still there?
Ryan?
Okay, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
So we're going to do it with the ration. So bring up your character sheet where you have your little inventory spot at the bottom, or just have it available somewhere.
Yep.
You got it?
Got
now,
it.
up top there above the chat window, hit the I button, the one that says compendium.
Yeah.
Now, right there, you can search, type ration, A-T-I-O-N, and then you see rations right there.
Yeah.
Grab the name and just drop it onto your character sheet. It will put it in your inventory with the weight and everything. And then you can go down there and change the quantity. You can do that. You can do that with spells, attacks, feats, proficiencies, almost everything, and it'll stat everything out for you.
So nice. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I was building character sheets for some stuff for reasons, and I spent like 4 hours doing this one. It was a lot of in and out, and I was changing my mind. Then I realized I could do that, and then I did another one in like 20 minutes. I might be exaggerating on the 4 hours, but it was like a long time.
Well,
yeah.
No, because every time I've had to, I've updated Shabazz's character sheet. I've literally been like typing it into his sheet.
It's like, what is this madness?
We learned it with spells first this morning.
You did.
Now you've explored everything else with it. It looks like.
Yeah, you could all the inventory, all your proficiencies, everything. I was like, oh, boop, boop, boop. Just drop it in there and it goes where it's supposed to.
That's amazing.
Languages, but I guess languages aren't important here.
Oh, so if you're manually building a character sheet, you can do it that way too? The whole thing?
Yes.
Neat. That's very cool.
Yes. Isn't that cool? But yeah, that's really handy.
Very.
And it's even got rules in there like, oh, what's grapple do? You can just type in grapple and you can click on it. It's like, oh, conditions grappled. There's everything about grappled. And here's where the in-app purchases come from with Roll20 is you can buy more books and that information will be available. So like some of the books have certain spells in them. You'd have to buy that spell for it to be available there.
And it also happens with the subclasses. Like there's 3 more ranger subclasses that are all super duper cool, but they're in 2 different more books.
Oh, what's the books called? Is one of them the Volves?
Mordecai's or something like that, and then I think one starts with a T.
Okay, because we've got a couple extra books in here. I'll look back in and I'll talk to you later about it. But, yes, cool.
Excellent. This was a good role playing session tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, dig it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I haven't done that in a while.
Yay!
I guess I should be doing it when I'm playing on Ryan's game, but it's a little different. I'm not as good as a player, I guess.
Misty, I'm about to go grapple the bush. That's a good idea.
Grapple the bush. Thank you. Alrighty. But we'll be back next week. We're going to let them do their supply stuff off stream. We'll kind of recap what they did, what supplies they got. I might roll some random stuff for fun or on them, or I don't know, maybe. But everything. And then we'll start next week when they set on an adventure.
Sounds good. And you can rename, like when you pick the rations over, then you can click on it and rename it if you want to like the berry rations or whatever.
Yep.
So super cool too.
Yep.
All right, next week we fight.
Maybe. Probably. Yes.
Team Lenny.
All right. Guys, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Send it right over to Praetor's Rejects.
More bush diving.
Yes. I'm gonna hit the go button. Lenny, you can outro us.
Cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Thanks for all the bits and the cheers and the dirty jokes.
Thanks for keeping chat saucy. That's we're gonna make that a thing, man. Awesome.
I love it. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and especially here on Twitch. And we'll be back on Monday for a game, which I don't know what we're playing for some reason.
It's probably Viticulture.
That's right. Go to the wholecardgaming.com, vote on our game we're playing Monday if you already haven't. And back here Thursday for some more Dungeons and Dragons. I will be doing one DM prep stream. I haven't decided what day, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. If one of those 2 days, I will be doing one DM prep stream. And gaming on one of those other days.
Right. Lenny has learned to dovetail his streaming into his DM prepping.
Yes.
I think it's fantastic.
But that'll do it for us tonight. I'm Lenny. That's Ryan. There's Chris over there. Thanks for watching. Now, Ryan, you say it. There it is. You hitting the button or am I? There you go.
I hit the button.
Bye, guys.